tax bill to the full Senate. Joining us now, a member of the Appropriations, Ethics, Judiciary, and Foreign Relations Committees.
Very busy.
Democratic Senator Coons of Delaware. Boy, we could pick topics with you with all those committees, but let's start with the tax bill. There's Senator Coons. So Ron Johnson and Bob Corker came around yesterday to get that through the committee by a 12-11 party line vote. What is the future of this tax bill? Do you think it'll become law?
Well, I hope not, but that certainly seems more likely today after it advanced through the Budget Committee. I'll remind you and our viewers that there are still significant differences between the Senate version and the House version that'll have to be worked out as the Republicans barrel towards trying to deliver on President Trump's Christmas promise of a big gift to the American people. I'm struck at the difference between what President Trump campaigned on, a real middle-class tax cut, and what this tax bill seems to be, which is something that'll add $1.5 trillion to our deficits and debt, and that overwhelmingly favors the wealthiest Americans and the most profitable corporations.
You know, Senator, early on, Bob Corker expressed concern about this bill and skepticism because it did add $1.5 trillion to the national debt, and said the economy wasn't going to get enough of a bump for it to make sense in the long run. Does it look like Bob Corker and others who expressed concern early on are now buckling?
Well, a number of real fiscal conservatives who continue to be concerned about deficits and debt, like Senator Corker, are trying to add into this bill some sort of a trigger mechanism that would roll back some of the bigger tax cuts if the growth that's promised doesn't materialize and deficits soar. That might be too little too late to fix the hole in our annual budget that would be caused by this bill, but I at least commend Senator Corker for trying to slow down this hurtling train and look at it and try and fix it. I'm still struck, Joe, by the difference between what Donald Trump campaigned on and what this bill is actually delivering, which will be significant cuts that will harm lots of middle-class Americans by eliminating all sorts of things on which they rely and giving permanent tax cuts to America's corporations.
So, Senator, in terms of the impact on middle-class Americans, on all Americans, biggest tax reform package in 31 years, introduced, 4 or 5 weeks ago. Can you tell people how many public hearings have been held on this bill, where people have been able to come and sit and listen to the committee talk about the internals of the bill, the impact on us? How many public hearings?
Well, Mike, as you well know, the last time tax reform happened under President Reagan more than 30 years ago, there were dozens of hearings. It was truly bipartisan, and it was revenue neutral. There have been no public hearings on this bill. It was introduced and rushed immediately to markup. There was a Finance Committee markup, but there were no hearings. So actually understanding what's in this package is something that will only be known once it's passed. When one party tries to ram through a big piece of legislation without including the other, without public hearings, the results usually don't turn out as well as hoped for or expected. And that's going to be true here as well, I think.
Senator Coons, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Let's bring in our White House correspondent for Bloomberg News, Shannon Pettypiece, also MSNBC's Stephanie Ruhle, here.